through a very strict spa treatment that includes disgusting things like parrot excrement and insects to make her look young. In the evening when the ball begins, Clementina tries to get the prince as her dancing partner, but a noble that wants to marry her gets to her first. Andrew ends up dancing with Snow White, and the two of them banter and flirt for a while. Unfortunately, when Snow White is about to ask for his help, the queen sees her, causing her to run away. Sadly, she's caught by the guards and taken to the queen. Snow White takes the chance to call her out for all the damage she's done to the kingdom, accidentally mentioning she's been to town. Since Snow White has broken multiple rules today, Clementina decides her punishment shall be death and orders Brighton to take her to the forest to feed the beast. On their way out, Snow White notices the queen's moon necklace is sparklier than usual. Once they make it to the forest though, Brighton can't bring himself to do it, so he cuts the ropes that tie Snow White, telling her to run and never come back. Brighton returns to the castle and tells the queen that he did it, presenting animal organs pretending to be Snow White's as proof. Meanwhile, Snow White runs through the woods until she accidentally bumps against a small house under a tree trunk, hitting her head and losing consciousness. It's morning by the time she wakes up, finding herself inside the house, which turns out it belongs to the 7 dwarves. These dwarves want to ask the queen for money in exchange for the princess, so Snow White has to explain that won't work because Clementina wants her dead, meaning she needs help. At first, the dwarves are scared that helping her would get her killed as well, but after Snow White begs, they accept to let her stay one night. Back to Brighton, he tells all the servants that Snow White is dead but also that they still must work, then he goes to town to get the new taxes money. His carriage takes the forest road to return to the castle, so the dwarves take the chance to attack him and steal the tax gold plus the guard's armor. Afterward, the dwarves return home, where Snow White is waiting for them with dinner ready. She recognizes the stolen armor, meaning the dwarves have no choice but to confess they're thieves that stole the queen's money. Snow White gets angry, explaining the town is poor and needs the money, but the dwarves don't care because the townspeople hate them. When the queen expelled all the undesirables years ago, banishing anyone she considered ugly,